Hi, hello. How is everybody doing today? It is a fall-tastic day today, and I am going to, because I'm the hostess, I'm going to share myself into the group and get this party started. I hope you guys have enjoyed the day. It has been pretty fun. I have definitely enjoyed watching everybody's crafts and all of the projects. There we go. I am all shared in. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm Michele with My Belle Creations. I am one of the curators of the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack. And I am thrilled to be here. I've been in the comments all day. I've watched every live. Let's see, we started off with Lisa, and she showed all kinds of different papers and things that you can do with paper and journals. That was super fun. And then we had Nicole, and she did an amazing project with a printable and pumpkins and a candle and a Bible verse, which was really cool. And we had Beverly, and she also did like a cabin. Let's see, who was after Beverly? Let me cheat. Then it was Amanda, and oh my gosh, she did those place cards, which I thought was super cool. I do remember last year she did place cards too, and I'm like, girl, you are the hostess with the mostest. I don't do that. I'm kind of like, everybody go fix a plate. We don't even sit at the table. We don't even sit at the table at my house. After Amanda, we had Nicole with Adoria Creations, and she did the cards. And she showed you guys all the paper and notions pack. She received her first one last month, which was my box. So I'm thrilled that she showed it and that she liked it. And I was going to show you guys, if you watched Nicole's live. And then, of course, after Nicole was Neela with Texas Treasures Chest, and she was doing the kind of primitive patchwork pumpkins. And that's really hard. I've done that before, and I remember I've only done it. I did it once before, and that's the last time I did it because it's too much. It's way too much. I don't want to do all that. So she said she'd done one every year. I'm like, man, that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. So I did want to show you guys. I'm going to go ahead and point this camera here down. I wanted to show you guys. Nicole was talking about the paper bag that she got in her package. And this is my paper bag from that box. And this is the little pumpkin label that she used on her card. And I've got it right here. Hey, Callie. I'm so sorry that my, and Cynthia, hello. When I go into Facebook, it tells me your name. Hey, Nicole, I was just talking about you. Was your ears burning? Well, in StreamYard, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that so much. This is my paper bag thing that I made from the box. I put the little, we had those little, this is a advertisement from 1953. This is half of the page. But I found an October 1953 magazine, and everybody got an advertisement from that. And, but I wanted to show. No, you didn't miss it. That's what I was going to tell Nicole. So yes, we do a Zoom call every month, and we open the box together. Everybody that wants to wait for us to open the box, that's when we do it together. You can do it as soon as you get it, of course, but it's super fun if you wait until we all do it together. But we go live in the group every Thursday. And the person who sent the previous box, so for me, I sent October, I'm going to do a tutorial in November. And the last several times I've been sending you guys the stuff that I'm going to do the tutorial on. You don't have to save it, but you can. So the other half of the paper bag, this is just an example. So this is part of a paper bag, and when you pull this tab, you open it and it has all these goodies inside. So this is what I'm going to show you guys how to do in the group with the other half of this paper bag that I made the little journal with. So, you know, paper bags are a dime a dozen. You don't have to use the one I sent you. You can always, you know, it doesn't matter what size it is or anything like that, because it works on all sizes. But then, you know, you can put different things on the inside. And I just put a couple of little like notebook type things in this one. This is more of a shabby chic style. With I always think pink and green and roses is very shabby chic to me. So that's what we're going to do. And I made this one kind of 3D. Oh, you may not be able to tell that it's 3D, but yeah. So there is a tutorial every month. There is the Zoom, and then the other 2 weeks of the month, we go live and we just play. And I don't know about you guys, but when I'm in a group like that, a private group, I can be way more myself, really, I guess, just more casual. I feel like I know all of the ladies in there. We get really personal in there. We have a prayer wall. So if you need prayers or if you have a praise, then you can put those on there. There's all kinds of stuff in the group that makes it, I feel very close to the ladies in the group. So, okay, you guys, today, while I was watching, because I've watched everybody, because I've been sharing everybody in, I put together this little journal. This is my toaster strudel box. I've been sick for several weeks, and I was at the store, and I was probably a little bit irritated that I had to be at the store when I didn't feel good. And I bought myself a box of toaster strudels, because to me, that's kind of a treat. Do you guys feel that way? Like the kind of stuff that your mom was like, no, I'm not buying that. As an adult, still, I'm 54 years old. And as an adult, I'm like, I'm buying the toaster strudels. So that was the attitude I had. And then my grandkids came and ate them all. So, you know, anyway, I used the toaster strudel box to make this. And this is new for me. I put this little button on the outside, but I just fiddle farted around while I was watching everybody. I did one signature and got it put in. I held off on the other one so that we could do it together. And I loved the idea that Lisa had earlier of, you know, a gratitude journal. Several people have mentioned that today. I used a page from my Edith. Oh my goodness, here it is. Edith Holden. So these Edith Holden books, I have the vintage versions that I found that are from the 70s. If you guys have not seen these books, they are absolutely beautiful, just gorgeous. So these are this woman's writings and sketches and journal of, you know, just nature where she lived. And I have 2 of them, and I couldn't bring myself to cut them up or rip the pages out, which I know is probably kind of silly, and eventually I probably will. But I went ahead and bought a brand new one, which is what this one is. This is not vintage like these are. The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady and the Nature Notes of an Edwardian Lady. Those are the 2 that I have. So these books go through from, just through the year from January through December. And what she does is she makes notes um, of what she sees, on her walks. So starting November, she's got like Saints' Days, and she's got All Saints, All Souls, St. Martin's. Mottos: November, take flail, no ships sail. If there's ice in November that will bear a duck, there'll be nothing after but sludge and muck. Which, it's just really interesting if you read it. Like, it'll say, went on a walk today. And then she has different quotes from literature. I saw a kingfisher fly across the little pool by the road. Just a bunch of different stuff like that. And it's just got these beautiful, beautiful images. So anyway, I took out 2 pages from the new one and put one in each signature. And this is one of them. And then for this signature, I have this one with the toadstools. Went for an early morning walk across the field to Elmdon Lane to make some sketches of a blackbird and thrush at a cottage there. It was a gray, perfectly still morning with a slight fog. So anyway, you get the gist. It's like that. And I don't know why, I absolutely love it. Love it. I think that those of us that create, here this woman was going for a walk, writing down, making sketches in a journal, and 100 years later, I am oohing and awing over it. I just think that's really, really cool. So let's start embellishing a little bit. I thought that we would just kind of make some ephemera, do some things like that. All of the papers that I used, I kind of kept my scraps. Some of this is from the October Paper to Notions pack. Like this is, Nicole was referring to this. I put a page of fall items in everybody's pack. And then I also did 2 different styles. I did like a fall style, and then I did a kind of romantic gothic type style with roses and pink and black, basically. So I got out the autumn stuff for us to make some stuff for this journal. So let's go ahead and embellish a tag. And I ran out of cardstock, so I have all of these pages. I have all of these pages that went on regular copy paper. Oh, this was the other style with the pink and black kind of browns and pinks, that kind of thing. For this one, we're going to stay with the more autumn type colors. And I also have all of these Thanksgiving greetings. So these will be good to use too. Hi, hey. Let me see who's saying hi to me, since I can't see it on StreamYard. Hi, Maureen. How are you? How are you doing, friend? I hope you're doing well. I'm just fiddling around, playing. I always like these little kind of retro kids. This one says Thanksgiving wishes. I think that we will. I think we'll go with that. I also, I don't know if you can see, this is the same image here, this little guy with the pumpkin. I took this and put it on sticker paper for everybody. So let's do a tag. Oh, I don't have a tag here, so let's do a folio instead. Like one of these little things. No, I really want to do a tag. I wonder what happened to my, I looked for them a little bit ago. I made up like hundreds of them. That's what happens when you clean. Can't find anything. Well, I'm not going to look for them now. I mean, this is mine, right? I can just cut it, make a tag out of it. That's what I'm going to do. If we get stuck in a folio, that's all we'll get done. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Maureen. I appreciate you. I'm going to round these corners. And I bought this. Let me find it. I bought this different hole punch. Oh no, where is it? I'm batting 1,000. Oh, here it is. I like this because it has the slot hole instead of the, so it has like that. And I probably just like it so much because it's different than what, you know, because it's new. Because it's new. So I'm going to take her, get all this white off of the edges. Looks like she has a couple of pies in her hands. What's everybody's favorite kind of pie? I know that I'm probably in the minority when I say that I am not a fan of pumpkin pie. I don't mind pumpkin flavored stuff, but pumpkin pie, I think it's a texture thing for me. I don't like it. It's too mushy. I am just kind of getting her to where she's, you know, looking a little bit more authentically vintage. And I'm gonna use vintage photo. And all of those places that I made wrinkles and stuff, I'm just gonna highlight those. And I'll edge it as well. And so this that I put in the pack, I am going to use it and layer. We're going to layer it up. Apple pie or pecan? Pecan's my favorite, yeah. Apple. So if you do like a, oh gosh, you know, the apple crumb with the, with the ice cream, with the vanilla ice cream and the caramel drizzle, I'm all about that. I am all about that. But I like pecan pie, and it's not a very popular pie around here. Everybody likes pumpkin. I'm like, whatever, whatever, losers. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down. I'll trim it up. I should have done that before I did the edges and put the hole in it, but that's okay. That's one thing I noticed everybody did all day today. I should have done this, I should have done that. And then afterwards everybody would say, but that's okay. Because it is okay. It is okay. I think that is something that all of us creators would advise anybody who's starting out or, you know, wanting to get into any kind of crafting at all or switch, try something new. It all works out. Nothing has to be perfect. Okay, let's edge this up too. Yes, with the crumbles on top. Dutch. Yes, I agree. Very yummy. Very, very yummy. So I should put the lid back on here. Oh, I need to relax. You know what it is about you know, going live in front of people, you start out kind of being like you're rushed or something, and you're not. Okay, let's see. Do you think I can line this up to redo it? Ah, not bad. I don't mind the back of my tags being blank. I mean, obviously it's nice when there is, you know, a double-sided tag too, but you know, it's kind of nice to have a journal spot. Let's see. Whenever I'm doing fall, or I like to do these leaves. And so I'll probably scatter those throughout the journal just to give it a little bit of a, why won't it show? The light's too bright. Anyway, just a little bit of a pattern on there. And then some of the blank pages, I'll just do that in the corners and stuff to tie it all in. That way, even if something isn't the same color or, you know, whatever, you can create cohesion with stencils, with washi tape. There's all kinds of little tricks to make stuff match when maybe it doesn't, or it has the same, I don't know, it's close, but you want it to be more of the same tone or whatever. Okay, I think that she needs to have rounded corners too. She wants to have rounded corners like everybody else. Like everybody else in the journal. Okay, so there's that. And she's got on this little blue bonnet, and you know, blue and orange being contrast colors. I have some of this chiffon ribbon here. I think I want that on the back side of this Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit. She is. I think she is too. I love those little... Cynthia, I'm sorry. If anytime there is an update on StreamYard or Facebook, everybody always has to give permissions again. So even if you already have, and I used to be able to see your name, if there's been an update, I can no longer see your name. So frustrating. There we go. Kind of rough up these edges. And then I don't want it to come out at the top. Just a little bit there. Still need more stuff. Let's see. These little acorns are kind of sweet. I see if I can get a torn edge all the way around them. Is it dinner time? Is it dinner time for most people, or have you already eaten dinner? Okay, so we've got that and that. You can put those little acorns on there. We'll see if I like them after I get them kind of edged. Y'all, I got stuff everywhere. I have literally been crafting all day. This is the fabric that I put in this October box. Nope, I don't like that. I don't like it. This might just have to be the tie there. There, I think maybe just a button. You have to go into your, it's such a hassle. You have to go into your settings, and oh my gosh, I wish Amanda were on here because she's the like IT guru person, and she would be able to tell you right off the bat. But you know how there is that place you can give permissions, like if you've ever done one of those games or you know, anything like that, one of those quiz type things. So these little buttons on this card are a really good cornflower blue. I really like them, and I'm almost out, I feel like. I found those buttons, of course, at a thrift store. I'm just going to use the thread that's on them. I'm not going to take the time to thread a needle and do that myself right now. But at least they won't be naked. At least they won't be naked. I might go to jail for having naked buttons. Okay. Oops, I put the glue on there and I don't even have this thing glued on. I think Amanda jinxed my glue. If you guys watched her and the troubles she had with her glue today. I think she put the jinx on my glue. Here we go. Maybe. Oh, come on. There. Oh, I haven't. I haven't even put her down. Well, we'll put her down right now. Oh my gosh. Maybe. Maybe we will. Having glue issues. It is kind of gunked up in there. It's kind of one thing after another right now. And yeah, without that silver thing on there, this stuff comes out fast. And I like my little glue holder thing so that my glue is always ready for me. I got her on there a little bit crooked, but I don't know. I'm not mad at it for being a little crooked. Let's bring this down a little. I don't mind that, but I want, I want a piece of fabric too, like to double it up, and my fabric is way over there. And between the sale on Friday, Nicole's live yesterday, and this live today, my craft room is a disaster. Let's see what I have in this little fabric spot. I'm so glad that you guys can see that. Did you? I like it. I like my glue holder. Yes. I gotta see. Maureen? Yes. I like it. Oh, yeah. See, I didn't have enough of this fabric to send everybody. I wanted to be able to send everybody a square. Although to rip it, it doesn't really make sense to make a strip out of it. I've got some doilies here. Nope. Dadgummit. I do have. Oh, okay, this will work. That's too much the same color. Yeah, you know I got that perfect fabric somewhere. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? That looks really good. Okay, let's see. I've had these vintage hankies for a long time, And the thing about having stuff like this, it's kind of hard to do, to rip it. But what are you going to do with it if you don't, right? What are you going to do with it if you don't rip it up and do, and use it? It is really pretty though, right? And I like it. And there's enough of it here that I can use it several different places throughout. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to do one just plain? And I even like the little lighter colored piping on there. And this fabric is so old that, let me tell you, it is like a hot knife through butter ripping that. I sometimes have to fiddle with how I want it to. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Let's do this way. There. Yeah, I like that. That is super cute. Let me unbury the actual project here. All of these are things that I want to use. I went and grabbed out a bunch of, this again is also from the box, just a little, like a little journal spot. And there. And then this was just really good fall colors. One of those color swatch things I did with them, like watercolor and stuff. And some printables, tags that I had. Okay. So for a pocket, I am thinking yeah, I don't think that's that. I'll use that. I cannot cut a straight line either. Let's see. Oh, see, I kind of like it like that. Then it'll just be a tuck, not an actual pocket. On these kinds of things, I like to layer them. Make it like a double tuck spot, you know? Hey, hey! Let me see who's telling me hey, hey. Lisa, hey girl, hey. For some reason, it started on Friday only saying Facebook user on my StreamYard. So I have to click over to Facebook to see who's talking to me. I want something just a little bit bigger. So what did I do with my, there it is. I'm like, where's my board? Got a little bit smaller. So while I was watching everybody all day, I made this journal from scratch from a toaster strudel box. So let's see, we've got, I kind of like that this one has some green in it. So I would just, I don't know, do I like those two together? I also have this, I like it better with that. So I'll show you what I mean by a double tuck spot. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's just where it will go kind of like that. So that one will get glued down and this one will get glued down. Ah, what are they hunting? What season is it deer season there? Yeah, rifle season, because that doesn't start until the first week of December here. Maybe a little bit more off because I don't want to cover all of the church. I was saying earlier in the comments, everybody was talking about dinner. And you know, my husband goes live on Sundays and he's live almost all day. Like he stops his live to watch the Chiefs if they're playing. And then like right now he's live again. He goes live on Whatnot, on the Whatnot app. And I heard him in there making rotel dip. And I was like, that'll probably be dinner at our house is rotel dip. And then maybe a bowl of cereal for me later. But he made, our rotel dip is made using deer meat, using ground deer, which some people, oh, I like this side better. Dadgummit. Nope, still can't see it. I'll just go with what I had. Like if we are taking it somewhere, we will usually use beef, but then I got to go to the store and buy it. And if I don't do that, then I will just say, depending on how, big the party is. Sometimes I've even made a little sign that says made with venison so that people don't freak out. Oh, for crying out loud. Did you guys see that? It just scooched. It just scooched, which means that my, it's like going to be glued where I don't want it to be glued. I'm telling y'all, Amanda jinxed me with the glue today. You had to, yes, I understand. And, you know, because we've been sick and then Tommy ended up being sick, because you can believe I was like, it's funny that when you're sick, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then when I'm sick, I still got to do all the things. But come to find out he was sick too. So yeah, we've eaten soup, like canned soup, not even homemade soup. So yeah, tomorrow I've got a roast, I've got pork chops. I don't know, I'm making something. I'm making something that's decent food. Yeah, he did. He after I had been sick for 2 weeks and I finally went to the doctor, and apparently I've had strep throat forever. But you know, she was telling me that it is kind of presenting weird, like people are coming in and testing positive for it, but they don't have a sore throat. I'm like, well, okay, finally. This little pocket here took forever. Now, I will be bringing this paper throughout. There's some of this paper is in here. And then here's our little tag. So see, she can go there, and then another tag, like maybe a taller tag, can go there. Aw, I really like her. I think she's adorable. I might actually glue that down. If I had working glue. But this is the signature for right here. So these colors aren't as far. Well, there's orange here too. So these papers, I took this technique. If you have scrapbook paper, this is what I was talking about earlier. So if you have scrapbook paper like this, this is autumn themed scrapbook paper, right? But it is very bright and very shiny and not necessarily what I'm wanting for the inside. So this right here is part of that same, and that's what it looked like before. So all you have to do, and I like doing it on my scoreboard because it's something about the ridges in the scoreboard that help get the effect. But if you just take some sandpaper, and this is 220, and sand the edges, then you have, like, you know, we're so used to always distressing the edges, but this is just another way to, it basically does the exact same thing that inking the edges does, but the opposite. if that makes sense. So you can see that now I've got this framed edge. And if this is still too bright, I usually do the whole sheet. And you can press harder, you know, in some areas, and it just gives it a little bit more of a vintage look. And you would be shocked at, it's just like sanding anything. Like the amount of dust that comes off of it is crazy to me always. But that's why those scrapbook pages that I used look the way they do in here in my journal, because I sanded all of them. So this one's going to go here, and I put them in with ribbon instead of with thread, because I do kind of feel like the outside of this, it is an autumn color. The colors are autumn, but it doesn't have to be. So if you wanted to, if you wrote in these and you filled them up and you did your gratitude journal and you wanted to keep the cover and change them out, all you have to do is untie, pull it out, and make another signature to put back in it. Yes, yes. But you know, it is kind of fun when you find papers like that. You know what I mean? You know you had it, but it's almost like getting mail, you know, like getting happy mail when you forgot you had something. And I used this salmon colored ribbon. It's almost the same color as these on these birds here. And then the other ribbon I have is this one, and this color I believe is called copper. I carry this ribbon on my website. It's old fashioned ribbon. I love it. I really like it. Let's see, what time is it? So one other thing I wanted to do, I'll get this sewn in. And oh my gosh, Nicole was talking about measuring. So do you see this? How far off this is? I measured. This one, perfect. I eyeballed. So I mean, that is exactly how it seems to go for me too. Exactly. Okay. So for Christy's event where she had that bead dazzling event, I made these beads. Let's see, that might be a little bit bright. But what I want to do is have something hanging off of this so that when it goes, you know, back, when it's tied back on, it kind of hangs down right here. That's probably a little bit much. Ooh, that's perfect. That's a safety pin though. Oh my gosh, you guys, I suppose I could just, I really like that one. I wonder if I can figure out a way to use it. Oh, my little teacup. I forgot about that. Oh, what's this? This is kind of the same colors. What do we got here? They might just be a little long is the problem, more than anything. Ooh, it needs to be doubled up. Way to go, Michele. So if I were to put this like this, where is it going to bend? I want it to bend. There we go. Then like when you're using it, I would trim this cord here. I would just have to, you know, adhere it to the stretchy band part. And then when this is fuller, which one do you guys think? Which one do you like better? Do you like this or this? So we've got green and brown, and this one is kind of, actually it's mostly purple and or plum color and green. And there is, on this page, there's some plum colored ones right here. The darker one meaning this one. I do kind of lean towards this one right here. Might just be because it's bigger. It has more stuff on it. And I like that. This one doesn't go at all. That's all blue. So yeah, between these three, I'm thinking this one. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You guys, it's 6:55, which I know that there's no one after me. So I suppose it's not the end of the world if I go a little bit over, but I also want to have the same amount of time as everybody else. So let's see if we can't get this hooked onto here. So that's already tied. All I have to do is cut it. I just wasn't sure how I was going to use it. That's why I kept it long. If I would have known, if I would have thought ahead, there's a hole right there. I could have threaded this through. But I will still be able to thread through. There's some green thread, that'll work. I think that if I go a little bit over attaching this, it's okay, right? And I'm just going to tell y'all right now, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty how I do this. Will that go through there? Yes, yes it will. It's not going to be pretty, but it will get done. If I can thread the needle. Okay, so I just basically want that. This is the kind of stuff that I figure out in the privacy of my own home where I don't have to be embarrassed. Hey Linda, how are you? Where have you been, girl? Where have you been? You're my comic relief. And believe me, there's going to be plenty to laugh about here in a minute as I'm trying to figure out how to attach this thing. Okay, so let me let's put this through here, and then I'm going to put this needle through these two pieces of thread. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh hey, this is maybe actually going to work. So I feel like I've done that 1,000 times. I probably ought to go around it. Like through this little ring, jump ring. It's not actually a jump ring, but oh my goodness. If I'm not poking myself, I'm definitely tangling up the thread. Oh, I hope it's crazy because you've been having the time of your life and not because of anything that's not fun. So yeah, this is a hot mess, but I really don't think, you know, it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to come off of here. Watch me go to do it and have it fall off. Okay. I definitely think it's good. I'm going to just, well, I'll leave it long just in case. Just in case I like it and it's cute. Okay. So when this is full or fuller, oh yeah, I like it. What do you guys think? Let's see. You can see it a little bit better when it's kind of like that. So like if you're using it, you would just go like that, write all your stuff, and then put it back. Yeah, I think it'll work. I mean, it is kind of weighing down this, but I think once this is more full, it won't matter. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I know we didn't get a whole lot done. If only, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, that stinks. That stinks. Thanks, Maureen. What time is it? See, I'm a minute over. So really, all we did is put in this pocket. We made this cute tag. I talked my head off about all kinds of other junk. And the majority of this I made while I was watching all of the other wonderful creators today. But I will definitely post the finished product as I usually do. This little folio, I don't know if you guys watched, but it has a Thanksgiving card in it. And this is one that I made. I want to say it was Cheryl's straw. What was the name of that? It was like something or straw. But I think that this will fit really well with this journal too. So, okay, guys. Okay, guys. I guess it doesn't matter which one my face is on. So if you guys have any questions at all about the Creative Curiosities paper and Notions pack, you can hit up me. You can hit up Lisa Boone Designs, or Amanda at Simply Amazing Art. We're all curators. We will be getting our November pack. Lisa mailed that out on Friday. So since there's a Monday holiday, we will get it probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And if you want to sign up right now, you would be getting the December pack, which Amanda is curating. The October pack is Nicole at Adore Creations, and myself shared it today. Shared some of that was in there today. So you got a little taste of it. And Nicole with the Doria Creations, she shared her affiliate link. So if you're a fan of her like I am, then you want to give her a little something to help her out, then you could use her affiliate link, which is from her live. Oh, well, I need one of those journals too then, because I'm not sure so half of the time either. But I mean, I have lots of kids and they're all gone, but there are times I get it. I understand. So we appreciate you guys being with us today. And oh, also, if you put hashtag paper pack, all one word, no space between the hashtag and paper pack, then you'll get a message from me with the link. That's it, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. And I will see you next time. Bye.